I'm Sudhanshu Jha. I'm currently 18 years old and I live in Ghaziabad. I speak 3 languages, English, Hindi, Bengali, and I have an elder brother who's studying medicine right now. My interests include reading and poetry, and I also like to sing a lot. Also, I like to read about current political and social issues. That's exactly how I got interested in the field of law, and that's why I took the LSAT. I want to learn about society, how it works and how it influences the perspectives and worldviews of different people. And law is a good reflection of how society works, because laws are the rules that dictate everything. And to make rules, you need to understand the fundamentals. So all concepts that exist in society need to be understood for laws to be made on them. And also many of the modern thinkers that we have got, from our first Prime Minister, Mr. Nehru, to the first President, Mr. Rajendra Prasad, everyone, Mahatma Gandhi, B.R. Ambedkar, everyone was a lawyer. So I also believe that law makes up people think and question the existing norms of the society. So that's why I choose law. I'm a school student. I just got out of school, but I have read about a lot of issues that currently exist. The biggest example would be the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, which currently exists. There are certain loopholes in that act which allow police to detain people for uncertain amounts of time, and that is considered a violation of human rights and our fundamental rights as well. So like this, there are many other loopholes and problems that do exist, and after becoming a lawyer, I would work towards solving them. While preparing for LSAT, I learned about the structure of an argument. Like, it has got 3 parts: the premise, the evidence, and the conclusion. So I used this structure to solve all the questions that I did in the paper. And similarly, while practicing it, I have inculcated this entire thing into the normal thinking that I do. Well, whenever I get into arguments or think anything, I always think in this structure, and it helps me a lot. So I think it has helped in my critical thinking a lot. LSAT is completely different from all other law entrance examinations that exist out there. It does not put limits of time on everything. You don't have to solve 150 questions in 120 minutes, for example. So you get the time to think on all the questions. You can think all you want, and it makes it easier for you to understand it. So that's a positive aspect of LSAT. And also, since I gave it from home while under the COVID-19 pandemic, so the entire situation was made to be in such a way that I really didn't realize that and all of these things were existing. I sat in the comfort of my home and I gave the paper. It was really smooth. While giving the examination, since it was on my laptop, there was always the possibility of something going wrong. So we always had the numbers of the people, whoever we needed to contact, in case anything goes wrong. But fortunately, nothing for me went wrong, and my entire experience was really smooth. Also, I had joined the LSAT India Telegram group, and it kept me updated with everything that I needed to know. It gave me updates about the examination, and also many of the universities that are associated with it. They kept on holding seminars and other webinars, which I was attending. So that too helped me a lot. I did not buy anything extra from LSAT, like the books, but I was given with 6 mock tests in the website. And they were much better than any other mock test that I had opted for, like from the private companies, since it was completely timed. And each section was nicely timed, so it was better for me to judge the level of my preparation. So I would say that the mock tests that were provided for free by LSAT were very helpful for me in the entire preparation journey. I appeared for both the administrations of LSAT, and the highest percentile I that I got was 98.96. So since it's a good percentile, I received offer letters from almost all of the colleges that are associated with it, and I also received scholarships. I chose BMU Munjal University that lies in Gurgaon because it gave me a tuition fee waiver, and also it's close to my house. It's in Gurgaon. I live in Ghaziabad, so it's close, and also it's associated with the Hero Group. So I'm sure it would be able to provide me with all the education and facilities that I desire from there. And I'm sure the placements too would be good since the Hero Group is a big company. LSAT tests the abilities of a student rather than the knowledge that he gets. Because like in all of the other law entrances, you have to mug up something, but not in LSAT. So that really helps, especially in the time of Corona when there's no external help available physically. So it was easier to prepare by myself, and since the paper was good and my result was also good, I would like to thank LSAT for giving me this opportunity. Yes, I do see myself being a change maker. Since I'm interested in social issues, I desire to work in the field of human rights. So after I become a lawyer, I sure would like to make a mark in that field. When I chose the field of law, everyone I consulted told me that it would be better for me if I had someone who's practicing law from my family. But I would like to tell all law aspirants that that is most definitely not the case. If you work hard enough, if you have the drive, it would be easy for anyone to succeed, and your family history does not really matter.